All right, good afternoon, everybody. Doing a video here. Going to do this as far as a refer a driver program. Okay, this goes for Boise, all of California, all of Arizona. When referring a driver, kind of interview the driver. Okay, make sure they're going to be a good fit for Hum. If you're a good fit for Hum, make sure they're like you. Okay, help them download the app. Help them get through stuff because you just did it yourself. Okay, me, I would like to. The reason I want to try and do at least one person is just so that I can see how the new process is. Because the process when I signed up is totally different now. So, that's why I try not to get too involved. Sorry about this. Too involved with people downloading the app. Now, referring a driver, one, it gets you $25. You find your referral code by going into your app, getting the green screen there, and then hitting the hamburger menu up here on the upper left, getting the green screen, go to driver credits, then you'll see refer a driver, hit that, and then you'll see your referral code. Make sure they have that referral code. Like this is what I said, help them download the app and get everything set up. All right. Now, what does this do? One, this gets you a buddy, okay, a friend. Now, here in Phoenix, I would approach, if they've got one of the airport stickers on them, on like a black SUV, which is the main one you're going to see it on. If they've got those, they're paying their own private insurance. They've already budgeted it. And these are guys that don't have their own company. All right. They've got their own insurance, their own LLC probably. Oh, there goes a wave off. It's American too. American does a lot of wave offs. Anywho, so you refer somebody, help them through it, help them get set up, okay, and then go from there. All right, and interview them. Look at their car. Is it a decent car? Is it a newer car? And by that I mean, is it, say for instance, is it a comfort vehicle? If they're just doing straight Uber and Lyft, is it a comfort vehicle? Because that'll come in handy. Okay, and by all means, if it's a Prius, no problem there either. No problem. So, but interview, make sure, hey, everything's good. There's no, dented fenders or, and just, hey, do you mind turning on? Make sure, just say, hey, we only take the best of the best at Hum. So, hey, I need to make sure your car works. Okay? And that's just it. It's just remember, when you give somebody your referral code, granted, not that Garrett or Chris are really going to care, but hey, they're representing you. Okay? It's almost like you're vouching for them if you're giving them a referral. Okay? Like I said, you're building a buddy, and you can build up a circle of drivers and maybe make $100 out of it. If you see, and like I said, I don't know how it works in California. I need to get out there and just see how everything works, and that'll help me teach you guys a lot better. But what you want to do is get some people signed up with this referred driver. And like I said, the one thing you want to get across to them before they do anything is let them know that this, hey, is a private driver app versus a app like Uber and Lyft as far as rideshare goes. All right, we're mainly focusing on private rides, building your own private clients from an Uber and Lyft kind of thing. Now, some things to look at. If they say they've been kicked off, they've been deactivated by Lyft or Uber or both, not a good deal. All right, that's red flags. If they've been kicked off of any Uber or Lyft, if they've been deactivated, that's a red flag. We don't want any red flags. All right. Next, and this pains me to say this, but how is their English? Can you understand them? If you can understand them, then a passenger should be able to understand them, which is good. If you can't understand them, that's a red flag. Okay, and going this with, like I said, any kind, Jamaican, South African, Southern New York, Western, laid back, there's all different kinds of accents. All right, but can you understand them, and can they understand you? That's the other part, because hey, there's going to be communication going on. If they can't either comprehend it or understand it or speak it, there's a barrier there, and that's not going to work. So that's a red flag. All right. Like I said, we looked out the car, make sure, just take a walk around it. I mean, are there little dings, from maybe a car door hitting them, other car doors or something, if it's a little ding, I mean like a minute ding, no problem. But if they got like a crease or something like that, or like you see a lot on the Priuses and stuff like that flappy bumper area up front, that's a red flag. Okay. Hey, look and see their general health. Okay. Are they riding with oxygen? And it's hard to see too, but hey, ask them, hey, when you go to pick somebody up, do you load the luggage for them? Just kind of ask them that, hey, what do you do? Do you get out or do you just hit the freaking thing and let them load their own luggage? You want people that are willing to get out and load luggage. Okay. We had a person that, he couldn't get out and load luggage because he couldn't get out of the car. He was a big fella, and I'll just leave it at that. All right, but he couldn't get out to unload the luggage. So one, that he didn't make too many tips, just for that, probably for that reason. And two, he was always nervous. So when he would try to talk somebody, he would be nervous. And I always say, here's the other thing you want to look for is can they react quickly? Just kind of talk to them about, hey, some of the scenarios. What would you do if they say, hey, hey, do you mind if we stop somewhere and get something? What's their reaction to it? Do you say leave it on the app or not? Do you say, just find out what they do. Find out what their customer service is like. All right? See what kind of customer service they have. And then see what their appearance is. Okay, customer service and appearance. If they don't have those two, those are another red flags. Like I said, any red flag you get, stop. Don't give this person a referral code. It's not worth it. Because they're only going to be a hindrance. Okay, and then every time they see you at the airport or wherever you met them at, if they see you there again, they go, hey man, this is blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you shouldn't have got them. You shouldn't have done it to begin with. And that's why I said, we want quality people. We don't want quantity. We want quality. And that's what needs to happen. All right. We're not looking for all kinds of people. We're looking for quality people. All right. Because if they're not good quality people, they don't last long. And like I said, when Hum is making money off of our subscriptions, we want people that are going to be subscribed for years to come. All right? We don't want people that are going to do it for maybe 2 months. Nobody told them this wasn't an Uber and Lyft app. They didn't go on any rides, so they cancel it. Well, now that sucks. Okay? We want people that are going to be here for a while. Now, you can talk to some of these black SUV drivers, especially if you see like an Uber and Lyft sticker in their window. That means, hey, they may not be a private, their own private driving business. So if they don't, then hey, these are people you want to try and hook up. Say, hey man, you can be a private driver now. You don't have to depend on Uber Black and Black SUV and all that other good stuff, or Lyft. And that's the main thing when you don't see people that are private rides. And like I said, I don't know how they do it in California, but I know here in Phoenix, there's a big sticker that has like a chip on it or whatever that gets targeted when they go to the airport. Okay, and they pay their own airport tolls. They pay their own commercial insurance and everything else. So those people are they're not really going to fit in good unless they want to get rid of their commercial insurance and get rid of that where what they call here in Phoenix is prearranged rides, which is the commercial private driver. Okay, so if they want to get rid of that, then yeah, that's fine. Bring them on over to Hum. They can do the same thing. They just don't get to park in that prearranged spot anymore. But for the most part, it's a good deal for them because they will end up saving money, especially if they have clients already. And that's just it. They're not going to see the difference. All right. Now, like I said, there's different circumstances for the professional driver switching over because they may be no, that's wrong. I'm not going to say that. But you want to refer people that are. I would almost say, hey, you want to go look out and find drivers that are just like yourself. And like I said, because hey, you're going to have. This is how you can create your own circle of drivers. Hey, and then you guys can meet up. Like I said, Jamil, Jeff, and I. Sometimes we meet up at the meetups, and we just talk amongst ourselves. And then sometimes we would go out and meet in places and talk there. All right, so that kind of works. So anyway, it's a good idea. It's a great way to build a circle of drivers. Think about it. You might want to do it. I told you where to go. Like I said, you get to the green screen with your profile picture on it. Look for driver credits. Hit that. Refer a driver. Hit that, and then you'll see your referral code. And like I said, help them download the app. Especially if you joined within the past 6 months or so. Definitely help them download the app because you kind of got it fresh in your mind what all to do. Like I said, for me, I would want to do it. I would want to help somebody just for the pure and simple fact to see how it's done. Because a year and almost 2 years ago, it's totally different from, it is now. I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully you find this video informing. Like I said, we want to start referring drivers, but like I said, we want quality over quantity. All right. Thank you guys very much. Take care. Have a great day.